Assalamu alaikum. Hello and welcome to Beyond Conversations with Saharawan. I'm your host and founder of Beyond Talent. In this podcast, we do cover stories of our leader beyond their title, beyond their designations. Today, I'm really pleased and honored to have Amal Sanad with us. Amal is the founder and creative director of Kayan Jewelry, and her brand is known for unique fusion of art, culture, combined with fine craftsmanship. Amal is an internationally recognized designer. Amal received an award for creative design at Milan Jewelry Week. Amal is passionate about empowering artists globally as well as in Bahrain. Amal continues to inspire through her creative vision and commitment to excellence. It's a pleasure to have you. Assalamu alaikum. شلونك شحبارك Amal? How are you?
Hi, Sahar. How are you? Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you so much for being here, Amal. It's a pleasure to have you on Beyond Conversations. Amal, speaking about you, Amal Sanad, beyond her profession, beyond Kayan Jewelry,
Yeah.
who is Amal today?
Who is Amal? So, to be honest, Kayan is a bit of a reflection of me because I'm so passionate about what I do, which is nature, art, emotions, all of that. It's in Kayan and it's me. However, Amal Sanad is a mother of an amazing two kids, Iman and Abdullah. Is a wife for an amazing husband. He's been super supportive, Adnan. A daughter for a loving dad. I feel like my dad shaped who I am right now. And a daughter for my mom as well, my late mom, although she passed away, but I still feel her. I'm so connected to her. And my sister, my brothers. So I would say like Amal is a family-oriented person, is a person with very deep emotions and connection to people. I'm a people person. Like if somebody knows me, knows how I get so excited about seeing people and talking. And Amal is an art lover. I
Wow.
love art. Yeah, I love art, colors, nature, anything related to creations. It just ignites me, I would say.
Amazing. So, Amal, what inspired you for Kayan Jewelry? What was the journey behind it?
So Kayan, the name of Kayan itself in Arabic or even in different languages is the essence. So I'm so connected to essence, to nature, to authenticity, and I wanted to create something that can be so tangible, can be so emotional, very sentimental. And it's not just jewelry. Jewelry is a way to form this in a tangible way. But it's Kayon to me is all about emotion, and if I am able to transfer these stories of people, memories, love, I would say Kayon is a storytelling. It's a storytelling and a reflection of people's stories more than anything.
Was there a defining moment you thought you wanted to be in design, you want to create something?
Yes, absolutely, because I'm a very visual person. I have to see things. I have to feel things, like you touch it, you feel it. And to me, jewelry, it can be formed in this way. You can feel it, you can touch it, you can talk about it. And when that was like my first experience ever about jewelry, because I used to wear my mom's jewelry when I was young. So I didn't, like my aim was not to buy jewelry if I have money. My aim is to travel and go. But when my mom passed away, Allah yarhamha,
Yeah.
I needed to see her. I needed to feel her. And when I created a piece, and I remember I went to every workshop in Manam. I was like moving around and talking to workshops, and I was crying. Like even when I was trying to explain what I want, I was like, please, I want to see my mom's picture. I want it next to my heart. And then when they ask me, for example, like what's the length, what's the thickness, what's the budget, I'm like, I don't care, just do it. And then I remember my brother's friend. He has a workshop as well out there. And he he did the picture for me, and we framed it with diamond and oil. So to me, I feel like jewelry, and this piece really, I would say that's 13 years ago, huh? It's not
Wow.
today, yani. But when it started the COVID in oil, this is the time where I wanted to create meaningful things and things with
It came
purpose.
to light.
Yeah, it came to light. And things that are, it can be a business as well. So it has a purpose, has a meaning. It's full of meanings actually, because it's full of souls and storytelling and emotions. And then you reflect it to a piece that you can wear. And to me, what really matters is when people talk about their pieces. It's not
Exactly.
me, it's fine. I'm the tool to create these pieces. But when they express their stories and their love about whatever experience they go through a piece, I feel like this is the biggest achievement.
Kayan Jewelry is known for blending art into fine jewelry.
Yeah.
So, how was your experience with the Bahraini artist and all over the world where
It's
you worked with?
amazing. I can't express the gratitude that I feel when I collaborated with the artist, because to me, creativity is like the core of everything I do. I love to feel the creative aspect of it. I love if something comes with a meaning, and something has a purpose, and something is sentimental, and with the artist, because every artist has their own message to send,
Exactly.
and it's a language of love, a language of colors, a language of peace. Like with Abbas al-Musawi, the art, Mr. Abbas al-Musawi, it was all about culture and heritage and identity of Bahrain, because it was all about palm trees and the pearls dangling in the palm trees, and his art and the fine
Exactly.
jewelry and their
It's
signature.
beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Like all the people who buys the creation we did with Abbas Musawi, they're people who are so passionate about identity and pride about who they are. So like even where they wear it in big events, because they tell me, I'll wear it because I want to present Bahrain. I wear it because I want to present the culture. So it's a pride for them that it's a piece
So
of
much love, so
art.
much pride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a piece of art, and it's a wearable art actually, and it's fine jewelry. It's valuable, and it has a story by itself. So people will know that she's wearing the identity of her, origin, or the authenticity where she comes from. So I love this. It's just the
Wow.
combination of it's beautiful. With Sheikha Marwa bint Rashid, I love the creation we did together, because it was all about the pearls of Bahrain. So every piece has a different shape, color of pearl, and even the gold, how it's like the texture of the gold, how it was beautifully brushed,
Wow.
these little details. And to her, Sheikha Marwa, the pearls of Bahrain, it identify the woman of Bahrain, like the
Beautiful.
how she's strong, resilience, unique. And like how the pearl is formed, right? The
Yeah.
pearl, because the shell normally, when any dust gets in, it starts to form layers
Wow.
where the pearl is created. And imagine this is a treasure of Bahrain that we have it. So imagine
Subhanallah.
if this little dust was not inside, it won't
Wow.
form a pearl. So
It's
this is how
amazing.
we see women, Bahraini women. This is how Sheikh Marwa sees the Bahraini woman. And then when we created these, the combination of my inspiration of her art and the fine jewelry, it came out so beautiful. Alhamdulillah. I'm so blessed.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
You were recognized at Milan Jewelry Week. How did it feel personally?
Personally, I felt very like there was a lot of pride because I was recognized. And I think for any kind of business who works really hard, they need this sense of recognition. It's super important.
Absolutely.
And it really boosts your energy, boosts your pride, boosts how you see things, and how you, like in the future, how you want to work as well. So I remember they approached me, Milano Jewelry Week, and they said, please, we want you as the finalist. I was like,
Wow.
if I'll be the finalist, I will come. So I don't want to pay anything. I'll just see if. So she said, like, please just apply. and definitely you'll be one of the finalists. I was like, okay. And you know, in Milano Jewelry Week, the level of art in
Oh,
Milan is tremendous. Like, you can't imagine how creative and artistic is the handcraft there. I love it. It's amazing. And to them, what I did was amazing. And so what I'm wearing right now, it's a collaboration with one of the amazing artists I love, and she's a very close friend of mine, a sister to me, honestly. Mayasa Suwaidi, Dr. Mayasa Suwaidi. Mayasa Suwaidi,
amazing.
she's an artist. She's a doctor in the University of Bahrain, where she teaches creativity and entrepreneurship, and she's an amazing mom, which I really admire her. And to her, art is her expression of love. You know, this
It's
is how she
beautiful.
express, and her art is huge, it's gigantic. You know, like it's a full wall.
Wow.
Yeah. So imagine she had to create these little layers of oil painting in a canvas, and we had to cut it, and it had maybe like 12 or 13 layers of oil painting. It's this thick, and then we have to protect it with different materials, and then because we wanted to make sure that the texture, you feel the texture,
Hmm.
and you feel the art, you feel the colors, and you feel the gold, and you feel the diamonds. So
Amazing.
all of this combination really, that was the winning award. And it was like the earrings were sold to a huge singer, like a very huge artist, Asala. And I love her. She's been wearing the piece a couple of times and she loves it
Wow.
in different concerts. And I met her here in Bahrain. Her like a huge hi to her and to her daughter, of course. So since then, they're my, I would say, like biggest supporter as well. Like they've been creating, customizing pieces with me, which I love.
As a Middle Eastern ambassador for Monte Carlo, how does
Yeah,
it feel?
of course it feels success. You know, it feels it's amazing feeling, of course. But to me, with every country I visit and talk about Bahrain and talk about the creativity of the Middle East, creativity of Bahrain, this is a huge pride
Amazing.
for me. Because first of all, I feel like it's a huge responsibility as well, because you know, you have to
Exactly.
present your country, you have to talk about your country so beautifully. And with all these creations that we did, like pearls were 100% involved in it. So I feel like, to me, Bahrain is a treasure by itself, because it's people, it's handcraft, it's art, it's pearls. So all of this combination, if I will go outside and present Bahrain in this
It's
beautiful
beautiful.
level, it's just a huge achievement for me. And I loved it. I loved it because I had to explain like the details of every piece, and the Europeans, they really take care of details when it comes to art. And to me, presenting Kayan, presenting the Bahraini artist, presenting Pearls of Bahrain, presenting the culture of Bahrain, the richness of Bahrain, the identity, it's the history. It's just like it was a beautiful feeling. Alhamdulillah, I'm so blessed.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Do you believe it's important to have all these things rooted in design when you're doing fine jewelry and also for Kayan, like
Yeah,
as in your vision?
absolutely. You know, to me, emotions, feelings, authenticity, people is like the core of what I do. And I can't design without them. I want them to be 100% involved, because to me, okay, I'm the tool to design, and I don't mind. Of course, I love it and I'm good at it as well. But to form this idea together, I need to actively listen and get super engaged with these amazing stories that people give me to create. So even the process of designing, they come to my office, I put all the gems together, we sketch the design together, we sketch the shapes and sizes, the actual sizes, then we have to weight the gems so we can give approximate price of the gold, because it's all about the weight of the
Exactly.
gold and the type of the cut of the pearls and the diamonds and the gemstones, how authentic is the diamond, and how authentic is the gemstones as well. So, like, just to talk about some examples of customers that came, and they created beautiful designs based on their stories and their love and their memories. Like I recently
It's
did
amazing.
a piece for a customer. We had like a meeting for one piece only, and the meeting lasted for like 3 hours. We
Wow.
ended up with 3-4 pieces,
Amazing.
and every piece has its own story. Like she sent me a picture of her mom and dad, and it's a picture where it flips. One side is her mom and dad, and the other side is her. One side is her mom and her, and the other side is her mom,
Mom and dad.
yeah, and dad. And she showed me a tile. She's an artist as well. She showed me a beautiful tile she got from Turkey, and she's like, "Can we get inspired by these colors?" And with the colors we added all these gems, and then we were very careful about the meanings of the gems. Like, okay, she wants the turquoise because it reflects on protection. She wants the tourmaline because it reflects on self-love. So all these little details were highly involved in the design itself. So yeah,
How do you tackle challenges in this field?
it's a very hard. Like we talked about the rosy part, no? But I
Exactly.
would say jewelry is a huge market. I mean, this is something good because you can see the potential of it when it comes to, like you can see these big exhibitions that happens. You can see like, okay, this is a huge market, but it's
Producing
costly.
craftsmanship
It's
is
costly.
it's amazing. Yeah.
It's and just the hustle of the creative aspect is very challenging for me because I really want the makers to do it the best finishing. And my designs are little, they're not little, they're very complicated for people.
Exactly.
And it's one of a kind. Like we don't repeat the pieces. It's one of a kind for every story, for every art. Even with the artist, we have to create new pieces with them. So it's not even
The same.
a repeated pieces. So I struggle with the gold price when it goes really high. I struggle with shipment of, I would say, like gemstones. I have to make sure that they're authentic. So I take it to Donut. This is like operation wise. But challenge as well on the other side, it's the time you want to give to your kids and the time you want to give to your business. And normally with my design creation, I really need a very clear mind. I need a very simple thoughts.
How do you keep yourself simple as we speaking
Yeah,
about clear mind? How do you keep yourself grounded?
I am so grounded. Yeah, thank you for noticing. But I think if you're a person who is super flexible with your solutions, you have space in mind because you need space. And if you're like this person who's super perfectionist and you want things to be your way and you're like a
You'll never
control
be
freak
satisfied.
of how you can't control things. Like, did we control the war? No. Did we control COVID? No. Did we control the gold price? No.
It's letting go.
Yeah, it's letting go and just like be so grounded about like your blessings as well. Like if you have
Alhamdulillah.
a good, like you have good health, because if you don't have your eyes and you don't have your hands, you can't create. If you don't have a clear mind or the peaceful mind as well. And I think, this formula for that is how to be flexible, how to be kind, because kindness cleanse your heart and soul. So the more you're kind to people, the more good things come to you. And it's more like a cleansing journey for you. So once you have these elements, I would say this is my formula of life. I have space to think. And when I have space to think, because I'm like, I always say, like, you need to be a happy soul. You need to feel happiness. It's not just like I want
Definitely.
happiness. You need to feel happiness. So whenever you're blessed, you'll feel happy.
Yeah.
Whenever you're grounded, you'll feel, you know, you have
You'll
space
feel
to
good and
think, and you
happy.
have, yeah. So I think
Do you believe your mindset, your thinking about success has changed over the years?
absolutely, of course. I think it's the age as well. I don't want to say my
Exactly.
age.
Phases of life.
Yeah, but I feel like phases of life. makes you prioritize things differently. Like if I'll talk about my priorities 10 years ago, oh, let's say 20 years ago, when I graduated from school, it's completely different than today, يعني.
Definitely.
And especially if you have priority of family, of kids, then there are different things that you,
How do you balance work and
yeah.
family life?
It's a bit of a struggle, especially if I travel a lot, because I've been, like last year, I've been traveling a lot to exhibitions. But I keep my kids so much involved in what I do. Like they come with me to the office. I ask them to design some pieces. I
Amazing.
keep telling them what I'm doing. Like, oh, I have a meeting. Like before coming here, I was just reading the questions to them. I was like, okay, Abdullah and Iman, who is Mama? Who is Amal Sened? Like Mama, Mama. I was like, other than Mama, who is Amal Sened? So when you involve them in these kind of occasions and events,
I do
they
that
get
too. It's
connected.
amazing.
Yeah, they get connected, and even if you're far away from them, uh,
They will feel
they
part of
will
you. They will
feel,
not
yeah,
miss
they
you.
will feel, and they talk about you. Oh, Mama's busy. She has some work, and they accept it as well. So,
It's amazing.
yeah, this is something I'm
What vision
really
do you have for Kayan Jewelry in next coming years?
definitely internationally. So I want to go more continents. I want to collaborate with amazing artists, locally and internationally as well. I want to add new techniques to what I do, new metals, new colors. So I feel like creativity has a huge aspect in the core of Kayon, like the value of Kayon. So if I could do that, the more you see, the more you'll get inspired. Whenever you get inspired, you get created. You get creative in the things you do. Yeah.
Great. So, Amal, what legacy do you want to leave behind, keeping in mind your
Yeah.
business, Kayan Jewelry, and all you have put your mind and heart into?
Yeah.
So, what do you believe? What do you want to leave behind?
Um, what kind of legacy? To be honest, I feel I don't know, maybe it's my experience in life. I don't get so attached to things because nothing belongs to us. If you believe in this purely, like, okay, losing my mom was something unexpected, but I felt like I thought that she belongs to me before she goes away. And the perspective of life changed. So I think the strongest legacy that any people, and that's when I saw my mom. Yeah, when she passed away, she was a very simple person, very connected to the Quran, very connected
Shalom.
to kindness. She's like a bundle of kindness and love. And it's been 13 years now, and people still remember her like yesterday. And even when and the funeral itself, and people come and like, your mom did this, and you still see them and they talk about the same what she did. So I feel like the best legacy of life is just to be kind to people
Be a
and
good person.
do good, because nothing is worth it, and be simple. I love simplicity. I feel like it really connects me to people more,
Is
because
that your mom?
yeah, that's my
In
mom picture.
Wow,
I've been
mashallah.
wearing this for the last 13 years of my life.
This is the one you were speaking
Yeah.
about earlier.
Yeah, I was talking
Allah
about it.
yarhama, yeah.
So this
It's
piece
beautiful.
really means so much to me because I feel her very close to me. And if she's close to me, I can
She's with
operate
you.
easier. So yeah, she is with me, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
With this piece or without it, you have to feel connected to your mom, even if she's not here.
Amal, I'm really enjoying this conversation, and it's like we are, connected from so long
Yeah.
and we are having so much fun.
MashaAllah.
I'm soon going to end this podcast, which I don't want to, but
It's
before
okay.
that, I would like to know if one piece you can create today
Mm-hmm.
and that piece will tell your story, what it would be.
Mm. Oof. I would say a piece that I have to create today. I love some of the pieces where values are handcrafted calligraphy values are involved. So I would say like a piece with a picture, because I love to see my kids, my dad, and a chain with all the values of Kayan and Amal in a one piece, and gemstones of birthstones of my family, and yeah, I think it's
It's
something related to
amazing.
art. It's a reflection of everything I did. I'll put it in one piece.
Family feelings and
Yeah,
your loved ones.
emotions and feelings are hugely involved in everything I do. And I want the piece to be a storytelling piece, a piece that people talk about, not me talking about it, them, their souls talking about it, because it's a reflection of them more than me. So yeah,
Amazing. Thank you so much, Amal,
thank
for
you. Thank you so
being
much. Thanks
here.
for
For
having me.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. All
It's
the
a
best.
pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.